Welcome back to the Everyday English channel. I'm Michelle, and today is episode 22. Let me ask you something. Has a friend ever come to you with a problem? Maybe they're tired, stressed, or they don't even know what to wear for a job interview. You really want to help, but in English, if you just say, do this or go there, wow, it can sound like an order, like you're their boss. So today, I'm going to show you how to give advice in English in a way that sounds natural, polite, and honestly, very likable. These are the phrases Americans use every day to be supportive and helpful. And if you want to be that friend who always knows what to say, hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. Let's start with the most basic and useful word for advice, should. Yes, you already know it, but here's the secret. To make it sound softer and more friendly, native speakers often add I think at the beginning. For example, instead of saying you should rest, we usually say I think you should get some rest. Hear the difference? It sounds calmer, kinder, more human. You can also use the negative form to sound gentle. I don't think you should work so late. This doesn't sound rude at all. It sounds caring, and that's exactly what we want. Now let's move to one of the most natural ways to give advice. Personally, this is my favorite. The phrase is, if I were you, I would. Why is this so powerful? Because you're not telling someone what to do, you're putting yourself in their shoes. For example, if I were you, I'd talk to the boss. You're saying, this is what I would do in your situation. Wow, that sounds thoughtful, supportive, and definitely not bossy. Sometimes the best advice doesn't even sound like advice. Instead of a statement, we use a question. This gives the other person space to think and choose. A very common structure is, why don't you? For example, why don't you try calling him later? Why don't you try calling him later? Or, maybe you could try a different restaurant. Maybe you could try a different restaurant. When you say maybe or why don't you, your advice feels like a suggestion, not a rule, and native speakers love that. All right, now let's practice together. Remember, the tone matters just as much as the words, so say these with a warm, helpful voice. Repeat after me. I think you should take it easy today. I think you should take it easy today. If I were you, I'd buy the blue shirt. If I were you, I'd buy the blue shirt. I think you should take it easy today. I think you should take it easy today. Why don't you try calling him later? Why don't you try calling him later? Maybe you could join an English club. Maybe you could join an English club. I don't think you should worry too much. I don't think you should worry too much. Great job. Wow, you sound like a very supportive friend already. Giving advice is a powerful skill, but remember, it's not just about the words. It's about making the other person feel heard, understood, and supported. Now for your episode 22 homework. Imagine I'm very tired because I studied too much English. What advice would you give me? Use one of the phrases from today. For example, Michelle, I think you should drink some tea and sleep early. Write your advice in the comments. I'll be waiting for it, and I promise to read them all. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Tomorrow in episode 23, we're talking about making plans, how to invite people out for coffee or a movie. I'm Michelle from Everyday English. Don't just learn English, live English. Goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.